nature's best, Bobtail.
Well, it might have felt like a short break, but it was just long enough to get 110 likes. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Just 100 more to go. I think we might make it today. We are on our way to 50,000 likes. Louise Basson, welcome to Expresso. Who is joining us in studio this morning?
This is Denali, and she's a Siberian Husky. She was a stray found in Hout Bay Harbour about 4 years ago, and we decided to adopt her ourselves instead of rehoming her.
Let's talk about Husky Rescue quickly. It blows the mind to think that a dog this beautiful, that the Nordic breeds, which really do stand out, someone that would abandon a dog like this. What brought about Husky Rescue?
Yes, the thing with Huskies is Husky Rescue is a non-profit organisation, and they started a couple of years ago because people get them for their looks, the blue eyes, the nice fur coat, yes. And when they're about a year to 2 years old, people don't cope with a lot of energy that they do have. So we pick up a lot of strays, abused and neglected Huskies.
Let's talk about the breed. How often, you have to assume they're a pure bred dog, which means that they're obviously going to cost a huge amount to buy them. Let's talk about the breed. What are some of those idiosyncrasies, the things about the breed that make them so ungovernable when they do become an adult?
Yes, because they have such high energy levels, people don't cope with exercising them daily, at least 2 hours a day. They love running. They're great escape artists, so if they do get bored, they actually get out of yards.
Highly intelligent, one would have to assume.
Yes, yes. As well as they can be quite destructive if people, you know, don't attend to their needs. They need mental as well as physical stimulation, which makes sledding, for instance, a great sport for them to take part in. But apart from that, if you do care for them quite well, they're lovely companions, but people need to put in the extra effort.
Is there support for Husky or Nordic dog owners in South Africa? Because it's one thing to say this is what you should be doing, but you know, we always work off the lowest common denominator and have to assume that people aren't going to know the right way to look after their dog. Is there the right kind of support?
Yes, definitely. In Cape Town itself, there are quite a few sledding clubs. We started all breed sledding in 2008. As well as a dog trainer and behaviour consultant, I specifically specialise in Husky behaviour training. So I do, you know, because of the rescue work that I've been doing since 2007, I realised that people really need that training. And then I also, well, actually both books that I wrote, the one is specifically about breed, which is a very easy read for people that don't really know the breed.
And something you should read before you buy the dog.
Yes, actually. And then the training book is to help you while you have the dog to actually train your dog as well.
She is beautiful, just leaning in here. It's got a really loving nature. Let's talk about that as a pet. What do they bring in a positive sense? Why are these dogs so lovely to have around?
Well, you know, even with all that high energy, once you've exercised them, they're actually very calm and like to lie, you know, with you next to the fireplace and be a lovely companion. They're not guard dogs. They're very friendly dogs. They're great with kids. Actually, with all people. I think you have to assume,
you know, the first look, you're thinking, oh, part wolf, they're going to be this very aggressive breed.
Not at all. They're really not guard dogs. They don't bark, they do howl, so if you don't like howling, then obviously that's not for you, but they won't bark at people walking past your home the whole day.
Do you have a quick message to round off for people that are looking to buy these dogs and looking for this kind of companion?
Yes, definitely. I would suggest to please don't support backyard breeding, because that's our biggest problem. Please try and find a shelter or Husky Rescue where you can adopt either a puppy or an older dog. And if you do decide to buy a dog, please go to a registered breeder and do your homework before you actually get the breed.
Yep, and look at those support structures and get yourself a lint or hairbrush, because you're going to need one. Thank you so much, Louise. Thank you so much for the hard work that you do. I can see you are very connected to what you're doing. It's great to see. And thanks for introducing such a special dog.
Shame, thank you.
All right, we'll see you in a second. Now, time to continue with our crazy show. Leanne is standing by with, a very, very special message for all of our online fans.